Hello, hello, friends. Welcome back to the Durge Diaries. I'm the Oz, and we are finishing Astra's game in Baldur's Gate 3 tonight. We literally just have the reunion left. Can't believe that we got through this campaign so fucking quickly, but somehow we did. And I kept everyone on the planet so she could have an ending with everybody. Since she hasn't yet to have that with all of them. So, here we are. I guess let's see if I can find Astarion. As he's got stuff before and after, and most of the others don't. There is still a poll on my YouTube for what to play next, and listen, as the votes come in the next hour-ish, and we're looking at Drow Cleric.
The taste of sun-fed plants.
And these people. I'm flattered by the attention, darling, but don't you want to check in with some of our erstwhile companions? I'm sure they've missed you. And how have our friends fared without us?
It's a mixed bag.
I suppose going through the kind of journey we did will leave its mark. And not everyone can be as lucky as we've been. I do feel a little bad keeping you all to myself. After all, I get to see you every night. Go on, go mingle. Enjoy your time with the others. Bless them with your presence. I'll be here when you're ready. I'll always be here, my love.
I expect there have been other reunions to which I was not invited.
Yes, Karlach.
Are you enjoying yourself, my love?
I am. It's great to have the old team back together.
Fascinating, isn't it? Everyone has changed so much. Yet the heart of it all feels so familiar. I can't wait to say hello, but to be honest, I'm keen to visit the doctor before it gets too late. He said there's a potential in his infirmary. A very old woman recently diagnosed with a wasting sickness. She seemed interested in what I have to offer. I want to have a good long talk with her before we make an arrangement. Though, if I'm being very selfish, I hope she'll say yes. I'm absolutely famished. And think of all those memories.
I'm glad to hear. I was worried you were getting hungry.
I don't hide it well, do I? Some things don't change, even when everything else does. It's funny. I'm hungry in my body, but in my soul, too. That woman has lived a long life. Births, deaths, love, misfortune. And if she agrees, I'll be able to give her a dignified end and remember it all in her honor. But hey, I'm getting ahead of myself. Let's enjoy ourselves. This is a rare enough treat, isn't it?
Well, can I have a kiss before we rejoin the party?
Always, darling.
Aww. My squishy little squid. She's my roasted calamari. She's my beloved roasted calamari.
Reunions to which I was not.
Oh,
It's
damn it.
good to be among friends again.
Yeah, I was about to, seriously, Gale? You went all the way back? Oh. Lae'zel.
Jacques von Fendu. I thought watching you slay Vlaakith's hunters in the cliffs of Sword's Teeth might be the month's pinnacle. But I was wrong. Being right here, with you, is an infinitely greater pleasure. Alas, I can only rest so long. I've got wind of a Githyanki outpost hidden deep in Chult, the last of Vlaakith's Sword Coast strongholds. I mean to slay every last Sarth and Kithrak, and I mean for you to join me.
I'm in. We'll set out within a 10-day.
You always did have a great fire in your belly. I'm glad to be the one to keep it kindled. Now go, mingle while you can. That's the word, right? Mingle? I won't be far. Not tonight. Not ever.
I love you, Lae'zel. To know you is an honor and a pleasure.
Love. Until I knew you, I thought the mere idea a joke. A weakness indulged only by lesser species. You proved me a fool. I am forever grateful. A taste I will never grow tired of.
Other reunions to which I was
She's so
not.
sweet. Damn it! Where did Gale go now? My fucking wizard keeps disappearing. There he is.
You're quite certain I look acceptable? I can't remember when I last wore something other than my teaching robes. Feels a little odd to find myself in something so unsinged.
You look as wonderful to me as you did on our wedding day.
That's a relief. I wasn't sure if I'd made too much of an effort. Or perhaps not enough.
If only you'd applied those efforts to that thing on your chin.
The day I shave this beard, Tara, is the day I shave you. For both our sakes, I hope it never comes. I won't keep you to myself for too long. But while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening. Teaching at Blackstaff Academy has proven such an unexpected pleasure. Sometimes I find it hard to tear myself away. Just one of the myriad unexpected ways life has delighted me in recent months. Even my own city feels new to me, now that I share it with you.
Probably because I make you put your quill down once in a while to enjoy it.
That you do. I've not had so much fun in Waterdeep since my own days as a Blackstaff apprentice. You've certainly made quite the impression on my friends down at the Yawning Portal. The last I heard, they were thinking of naming a drink after you.
Of course they were.
I'm just glad you're happy there. When we met, our lives were rather different, and being here this evening, well, reminds me how much has changed. When Mystra quelled the orb at last, she did more than rid me of its threat. She created room for hope, where once I only felt despair. Standing here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone. We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them. I've missed this.
We still have each other. That's all I'll ever need.
And Tara, mind?
I could never forget about you, Tara. You wouldn't let me. God knows we suffered for our salvation. But it was worth it, wasn't it? We did something incredible. And wherever life takes us, we'll carry the memory of that with us forever. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening. I love you. Now go on, before I change my mind.
Have your associates always been so ugly?
Really, Tara?
Tara! Never knew you to be cruel.
I said it to
She's a cat.
you, not them. Oh, hello, darling. I wasn't sure you'd make it.
I wouldn't miss the chance to see my old friends again.
Yes, you are a very social sort, aren't you? Gale's never been kept so busy in all his days. No wonder his studies are suffering. But such is the way of love, isn't it?
We've been through this. I'm here to be part of your life with Gale. I'm not taking him away from you, you jealous-ass bitch.
I know that, but I intensely dislike sharing.
You're a cat. Of course you do. I understand you miss him, but he's made the life he wants.
Well, then I'll just have to visit more often, won't I? My cat flap of displacement wasn't invented to sit on the shelf. Now, enjoy your party. You've quite earned it, if the balladeers are to be believed.
Oh, gang is here.
Oh, pardon
Wish
me.
I'd had time to polish up the horns.
Okay. Let's see. We got Liz. Oh, here's Wyll.
My love. Oh, God. I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. And from the smell of it, you're in the same condition. By the 9 hells, think of the stories we could tell. The demons we've disintegrated, the devilkin we've bled. You must have a favorite, yeah? A fight you still savor.
That 3-test Orthan? My heart still races thinking about it.
I'll never forget its howls as it sank into the magma. The hells fear your name, and the Sword Coast hails it. My lover, my legend. But we should get back to the celebration. Unless there's something on your mind.
You know, I'm amazed at how quickly you recovered from your loss, losing your warlock powers.
I won't lie. Losing the eldritch blasts and the hexes took some getting used to. Nothing but void, where once there was hellfire. But you stoked new fires in me. The Blade of Avernus is now the ranger he was destined to be.
How's your father? You've been in good spirits since your last visit.
He's doing well. The rebuilding of Baldur's Gate continues apace. And he's back in his element, commanding the Flaming Fist with brave heart and no shortage of empathy. The likes of Gortash can bend people's minds with a few chosen words. No tadpole needed. Bane's Chosen primed the Fist for a war they weren't meant to win. He convinced them there was an assassin hiding in every shadow, that cruelty was the correct answer to crisis. With a few exceptions, fathers pardoned every last fist. If my forgiveness not be Tyr's will, so be it. I shall forgive them all the same. His words, not mine. He still believes in the bow and the blade, but with Floric's help, he's teaching the fist a new lesson. Valor is found not in the wounds you inflict, but in the lives that you have bettered. May they all take it to heart.
So Mizora is next on our kill list. How'd the Diabolist visit in Kalisham go?
The woman's an expert on devils and their infernal tricks. And she's got some thoughts about my old sending stone of an eye. If my patron could use it to track me, we might be able to track her. Or so the theory goes. We meet in a 10-day. If the Diabolist's right, the eye could lead me right to Mizora. It's past time her old pet gets to sink in his fangs. Go on, my treasure. The night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine, for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops. Did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Why don't you get to kiss him when you're with him? That's stupid. Well, get back here. Where's he going?
Cheers to you. Cheers to Withers. Cheers to all of us.
Seriously? You don't... That's so stupid.
A pity mutton chops no longer.
I was eager to attend tonight, yet I cannot help but fear that it may be a mistake. Do you know what I speak of?
If you're worried about neglecting your duties back home, don't be. They'll manage for one night without us.
Oh, to have your confidence. You must think me like a mother hen. All these months, and I haven't been away from what we built together. There's a whole community out in Thaniel's realm that has never known a day without our presence. Being away from it, I cannot help but worry how they will fare in our absence.
They'll survive, and you deserve a change of scenery.
I just hope the children get by without me there for their bedtime stories. Tell me, are you happy with the path we tread together? I took you from a life of high adventure to one that can be described as, well, anything but. I thought perhaps that seeing everyone once again and hearing of all that they've been doing, it might awaken some regret about the life we lead. You could have done anything, gone with anyone, yet you chose me.
Honestly, I was expecting you to be the one with regrets. Don't you miss roaming?
I thought I would, but in truth, no. Roaming has lost its luster now that I have somewhere I truly belong. Perhaps my true nature was waiting to reveal itself with your aid. I just hope you share in my contentment.
I have no regret in any case. I chose a life with you and have not looked back.
I am glad to hear it. Forgive an old fool in need of a little reassurance. I am still expecting to stir from the dream. You must be eager to speak to some of the others. I shall be fine. Do not allow me to keep you.
Well, I wouldn't say no to a kiss first.
I was hoping you'd ask.
Of course you are.
You are more intoxicating than any fare this gathering has to offer.
Oh. Be sure to mention Oliver and Thaniel. The others will be eager to hear how they're faring.
Of course. Seeing them free and happy may be my proudest achievement. And now they have more playmates than they could ever wish for. To make a child smile is to dabble with the power of gods, as far as I'm concerned. Always.
My horn is phasing in and out of his face.
Your embrace makes me feel safer than any armor could.
Oh my god, he's so fucking sweet. Alright, go enjoy yourself. I'll find you later.
Be sure to take your own advice. This is a special night for all of us.
Now there's a face I know well and
Where's Shadowheart? There she is. I want to talk to Shaddy before I talk to Owlbear.
I didn't expect to be nervous. But seeing everyone here like this, it's strange, isn't it? I feel like I must have dreamed the last few months. Now I'm waking up back in camp with my hair smelling like wood smoke and fallen leaves stuck to my backside.
Your backside is just fine. Trust me, I've been checking regularly.
Oh, I've noticed. Ever since I first slipped into my camp garments, I should think. So, we should divvy up what we tell people about what we've been doing these past few months. I'd hate to be a bore that comes along and regurgitates the same story to someone moments after you've told them. Any ideas?
Bored of the redeemed Ballspawn and her exquisite paramour? Never. I shall return to my own ways if I see someone stifle a yawn.
They're our friends, dear. Let's spill nothing but wine tonight. I'm sure we'll have them hanging off our every word. I'll leave you to do some mingling, unless you need anything else.
Well, what I really need is a kiss.
That can be arranged. Almost a shame we're with company. I'd be tempted to let you whisk me away someplace quiet.
Come here, let me hold you.
Why?
Hey,
Are you expecting to be gone for long?
Starting the next one.
All right.
Once I'm finished with the rounds. It looks like Drow Cleric is the winner for this round of votes on YouTube.
Lost in those arms.
I'll be back soon. Enjoy yourself.
With music in the air and wine flowing, I think I'll manage. don't get into trouble, but if you must, fetch me first.
It's kind of nice getting the lover happy ending with all of them. Alright, now I think Sniff can be adopted by either of us, Shadowheart or Halsin, so...
Big brother Scratch, too! Happy. Yes. Miss this. More.
You're a lot bigger than Scratch now.
Yes. Big. But Scratch is smart. Teaches me many things. Like Big Brother.
I'm glad Withers brought you here.
Withers? No. You smell very delicious. Follow smell, find you.
You know, maybe it's because I have 8 different lives happening simultaneously that he hasn't been able to find me until now. Because my scent's all over Faerun. So what have you been doing since we last met, Sniff?
Lots. Make friends with a turtle, a cat, a kraken. Kraken eats my cat friend, so I bite, kill. With shiny clothes, I am strong. Tired now. Want sleep. Want cave.
It sounds like you need someone to look after you. How about with me and Shadowheart?
Nice lady. She gives pets and tasty things. I like her. I go to her.
Alright, let me go tell her we just adopted Sniff.
Enjoying
Again.
yourself, I hope.
Really? I can't tell her? It's good to see everyone, yes.
I know. I'll have to stop myself from getting teary-eyed when it's time to say goodbye again. Let's make tonight count. The only regrets I want to hear about come morning should revolve around an excess of carousing and questionable dancing.
Well, I have a confession to make, actually. I may have volunteered us for something.
Oh, did you now? Come on then, out with it.
I might have said we'd take care of Sniff.
You didn't. Of course he can come with us. I always regretted we didn't extend the offer after the battle. It was all such a blur. Are you sure he'd want to join? I'm not exactly settled anywhere right now. It could be dangerous at times.
Then we'll all be able to look out for each other.
All right then. It's settled. Oh, the things we'll get up to.
Oh, she gets so excited. It's so friggin' adorable. I usually just take Sniff with Halsin.
Why, I feel better already.
Aww.
Are you trying to make me sleepy? You know how
Yes.
easily I get lost in your arms.
Alright, who is left? I'm talking to the lovers before I talk to Minsc and Jaheira. Where the fuck is Minty?
Past made present.
There's Minty.
I'm glad for it.
Yes, my love. Are you done talking to your friends? Can we leave?
Aren't you enjoying seeing everyone again?
I have hosted gatherings of house matrons and high priestesses who wanted nothing more than to murder one another before the night was done. I have negotiated the handover of hostages and smiled politely while sensing a dagger at my back. I thought I was equal to anything, but this is also pleasant. And I am not even sure anyone here likes me.
I like you. That's the most important thing.
It is the only thing. Let us finish our socializing and be done. In truth, I have never enjoyed parties, although they do present the perfect opportunity for a poisoning.
You're the funniest person I know.
You assume I am joking?
I hope you're
Taste
joking.
my lips. They are already laced with toxins. None shall be spared tonight, not even you. Continues. We will need all of our strength.
I love you.
I know.
Oh
What
my god,
more could
I
I
love
wish
that
for?
so much. Okay, let's see. I've got Wyll, Minty, Halsin, got Gale, Karlach, Shadzi, Lae'zel,
A beautiful night. I
Astarion.
wish it could last forever.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. Okay, I got all my lovers. Now I can talk to my friends. Alright, let's hope I don't do the weird phasing through Minsc thing this time.
Ah, breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. Ah, to meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsc and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Yes, honored, of course.
It's good to see you, Minsc. And Boo. And Happy?
See how your very presence snatches the breath from his chest? And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsc's arm was growing achesome.
Oh, Minsc. I'm glad you came. It's been too long.
That it has. Minsc once idled away a century in stone, but he and Boo have been busy in these months since we parted. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels, and so Minsc guards what remains of the battle site, even from her. But where Minsc might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
No, of course. It is still for Boo to decide if they live or die.
Oh, gods.
But enough, my friend! I cannot tell your tale if I do not know the whole of it. Minsc and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
Interesting. Astarion's the only specific one I can name drop, so I guess I'm going with that. I've been with Astarion, trying to find a way to cure him.
A powerful pairing. If love cannot cure a vampire, what can? Oh, Boo suggests a variety of arcane remedies, but love is the most potent, and by far the easiest to pronounce. Now, Halfling, Boo will not have you embarrassing him in front of his friends, so you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Wyll Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo, though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Minsc where. Gale, the man who would be a god, but then thought better of it. Boo thinks better of him for it too. Shadowheart, two gods tugged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair? Halsin, Archdruid of somewhere. He is a much better man than he smells. And there, the champion of having tentacles, Karlach. She was once very tall and strong like Minsc, but we still like her as she is. And finally, Jaheira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty, and more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But what?
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
Oh, we don't get to hug him?
We shall Boo will save you a dance.
Damn it. Damn it. I don't save scum during the fucking blown party, and apparently I should. So now I don't get to hug Minsc.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
I missed you too.
How nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh?
I heard rumors the Upper City was destroyed beyond reconstruction.
The Upper City has been almost entirely rebuilt. That's where the gold is. Even the builder's scaffolds are cleared from the streets. No dust left to sneeze at. Baldorians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three.
It's
but
definitely
nothing
all
I will
three.
sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel her. Again.
Sorry, I got sidetracked for a sec. All well and good, but what about you? I want to hear what you've been up to, Jaheira.
Honestly, much more sitting down than I'd like. Mistake me not. There is still much to be done. Plans to make, maps to be frowned over. But my children are more than capable of doing it. Even the young ones tire of me peeking over their shoulders. This night offers them a brief respite from me, at least. And this place, now I look at it, it is where you all spent your first night together, no? A fine spot for an adventure to begin. A fine spot indeed.
You have an adventure in mind?
Just a little wander, perhaps, to stretch the legs. I'll find my way back, as I always do. I admit defeat. Baldur's Gate is my home. But that is the thing about home. The only way to see it clearly is to leave and look back. For a little while, at least. But, should a mother wish to know how her children are faring, not worrying, mind, only wondering, perhaps you might write and tell me of them. And of you, too.
Are any of the me? I don't think any of the me's are actually living in Baldur's Gate. Oh, no, Karlach and I probably are. I'll do more than that. I'd like to join the Harpers myself, if you'll have me.
When you forsook Baal, I know you lost your only place in the world. Even if it was one that you needed to lose. I wished at that very moment to give you a new purpose. To invite you to the Harpers. You were ready. You were worthy. But I wanted you to have time. For you to come to me and say as you have said. To choose for yourself, rather than have a destiny thrust upon you. You will make the very best of Harpers. Baalspawn. Take this. The old Harp of Harmony. You know its song. There is, usually a ceremony. Reciting of oaths, singing of songs. I'm sure we'll get to all of that as the drinks flow.
Mm-hmm.
For now, I give you only the most simple Harper creed. To look for the light, and watch always for the dawn. But to enjoy the night while we have it, huh? Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Alright, that is everybody. Except Volo, and I don't feel like dealing with fucking Volo, because fucking Volo.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
I'm proud. You gave me a new life and another chance, and I'm doing my best with it.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much.
I think I've caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready, for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again.
Here it is back up. To the hope of more adventures to come.
To you. There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools. Everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals. I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.